Good morning, class.
Good morning, Sister Galtima.
In our last lesson, we are talking about building materials. So today we are going to talk on drawing instrument and materials. So what do you understand by drawing? When we say drawing, when we say drawing, what do you understand by drawing? First?
Drawing means sketching out or marking out a particular design in order for it to be visible for others.
Yes, it's marking out a particular design, whether it is visible for others. Tamilore?
Drawing means a way of communicating.
Yes, drawing means it's a way of what? Communicating our ideas, what we have in mind. In order to tell somebody that I want to make something, directly just telling him verbally, when you sketch it, the person will see it and understand it well. Therefore, drawing is a way of communicating our ideas, what is in our mind.
Drawing is a means of communicating our ideas in draw or sketch or design.
Exactly. Clap for them. Thank you. So as you can see, technical drawing is a word brief and clear means about communicating ideas that we have in our mind, so that it can make one to understand what you are trying to tell him or to her. This thing mostly occur between people like what? One, engineers. Two, technician. Three, civil engineers. Or architects. There are many people that can use design to draw, to sketch and explain what they want to show for you. Next. And in drawing, there are many instruments that we can use in drawing. When we are to draw something or to sketch something, we have many instruments to use. Like what? Drawing instrument. It's our main topic. So, like what and what, if you are to sketch something or to draw something, what are the things that you are to use? Governor. Pencil. One. Pencil. Ruler. Drawing paper. Eraser. Busy. Drawing board. So these are all drawing instruments and etc. and so on and so forth. We have many of them. These are some among drawing instruments. So let's see how to use each of these drawing instruments one by one. So as you can see in these pictures, these are all what? Drawing instruments that we have just mentioned. You can see eraser, you can see pencil, you can see meter, square, tri-square, you can see protractor, and so on and so forth. Compass and so on. So let's see it one by one. First, is what? Drawing paper. This is usually a creamy white paper on which drawings are made. This is the paper that we use to sketch anything that we want to draw on it. It is of different type. We have 4A, we have A2, we have A1, A4, A3, and so on and so forth. But the prepared one for a drawing is A5. As you can see it. Next is drawing board. When we say drawing board, these are made of what? Seasoned softwood on which the drawing paper is placed. The main types we have full imperial, types of drawing boards. One, we have what? Full imperial size. The second one is half imperial size. As we said, it is made up of what? Wood. It can be metal. And we are taught about what wood is. Wood is of what? Different type, right? How many classes of wood do we have? Two. Hardwood and softwood. Out of these two wood, which one can retain water and which one does not retain water? Retain water. Hardwood retain water because it is being obtained from deciduous trees. So if you are to make a what? Drawing board, it is good to use what? Soft wood, because if it is hardwood, when water touch it, it can what? Bend. I hope you're getting me. Therefore, this is what we call it what? Full imperial size of drawing board. As you can see, it is mostly kept in a what? Studio for use it. You cannot carry it about because it is too big for you to carry it. But half imperial, full imperial, you cannot carry it. It is always in the way? Studio for using. But half imperial, because it is small in size, you can carry about to anywhere. When there is a need to draw, you will just bring out and sketch whatever you want to sketch. The difference between the half imperial and the full imperial is that, let me show you the half imperial. That's how the half imperial is. Are you seeing it? A student can carry it to anywhere because it is too small. But full imperial, it is in what? Form of a big size. The difference between them, one is full imperial has adjustable handle, as you can see it here. It has what? Adjustable handle, and there is T-square attached to it. You can just adjust it to any position that you want. Is that clear? And we say, as you can see, this is what we call it as a what? T-square. This is half imperial. Next is what? T-square. What are we using T-square for?
T-squares are used to draw horizontal.
Yes, that used to what? Draw a what? Horizontal line. When we say horizontal line, this is what we call it a horizontal line, a line from left to right. What a vertical line? Yes, from up to the down. That's what we call as a what? Vertical line. While the down one we call it as a what? Horizontal line. So we can use T-square in our drawing to draw a what? Vertical, horizontal line. Thank you. And when you are using T-square, is there any T-square in this class? So that I will show you how you are going to put Just let's manage it like this. Can you see it? This is what we call it as a what? T square. Can you see it? So it has two parts. This part is called the stalk, while this part is called the plane. Is that clear? The plane and the stalk. This stalk, the unit of this stalk is to what? Hold the T square. When you attach it to the drawing board, it can hold the T square so that it will not shake. Without the stalk, if you put your T square, if you want to draw, it cannot give you the correct line. It can be bent. I hope you're getting it. But the essence of this stalk, it can hold it firmly to the attached to the what? Edge of the drawing board, so that this one will not shake. Then you will draw your what? Line. And that line we call it as what? We call it as what? Horizontal. Thank you. You will draw your horizontal line. First, in drawing, you have to make your what? Border line first by using your T square. Draw the border line where you want to make the drawing on the paper. Make sure you draw your border line. I hope you know what border line is. Thank you. Next is what? Set square. Set square are commonly made of what? Acrylic plastic and are used to draw vertical or incline line as you see it. By using T square with our set square to draw a what? Vertical line. So that the T square will support the what? Set square in drawing the what? Vertical line. But it is of what? Two types. We have the one that we can adjust it to any angle that we want, and there is one that we cannot adjust, as you can see it. That is, this one is 30 degree. When we say 30 degree, what do you mean by 30 degree? 30 degree. If you see a number that is giving you 30 degree like this, with degree at the top, what does this number represent? If you know, just raise up your hand. Abraham, an angle. That means it's a what? Angle 30 to angle 40 or 45. Yeah, it is common, most common. Adjustable set square are also available. So you can use this your adjustable set square to draw angle 30 or 45. As you can see it, it's being graduated with numbers from 0 to 100. So you can just lose this place and be shifting it, make any angle that you want to draw. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Thank you. Next is what? Protractor. Can anybody give us protractor? It's okay, Governor. As you can see it, this is what we call it as a what? Protractor. And it's being graduated from what? 0 to 180. And we all know 180 degree is a what? Half of a cycle. Half of a what? Cycle. That's why you can see it is in what? Semicircular form. Are you seeing this? Yes. Thank you. So, and it's been what? Graduated from 0 to 180 centimeter degree, sorry. From 0 to 180 degree, that is 10, 20, 30 like this, up to 180 degree. And there is a line, as we call it as what? Vertical, horizontal. This one is called horizontal line, while this one is what? Vertical line. And it is used to measure a what? An angle. To measure a what? An angle. If you are to measure an angle with this protractor, make sure this point that you can see it, where the vertical and the horizontal line join together, is the center of the cycle. Make sure place your what? Protractor. Make sure that this point should be at the center of the point. center of the circle, sorry. For example, this is a circle. A circle given to you, and let's assume this is the center. And you are asked to measure what? Angle 70 degree angles. First, what are you going to do? Draw your horizontal line, a line that passes through the center. It's called what? That horizontal line is called what? Yes, diameter is called diameter. So next, draw your what? Vertical line. Then place your what? Protractor. Make sure this center should place here. Are you getting it? Then look for what? 70 degree. So as you can see it, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, here is 70 degree. Just mark the place. Then remove your protractor and draw a line from that point, join the 2 points, so that it will give you what? Angle 70 degree. That's how to use a what? Protractor. But the moment if you place your protractor and slightly if you shake, it cannot give you the accurate value that you need to measure. Is that okay? Thank you. Next is what? Compass. We all know what compass is used for. As you can see it in this picture, we are using it to make a what? To make a cycle. Compass is used to make a cycle or an arc of a cycle. When we say an arc of a cycle, what do we mean by an arc of a cycle? I'm seeing only one hand. An arc of a cycle. An arc of a cycle is the portion of a cycle. This line that makes round the cycle, we call it as what? Thank you, circumference. Circumference. So the portion of this line, are you getting this? We call it as what? An arc of a cycle. Exactly. So by using protractor, we can draw a cycle, the whole cycle, or an arc of a cycle. Thank you. So as you can see, you put your what? Pencil. When you put your pencil and tight it, make sure if you drawing it, place your protractor. First, locate the center of a cycle where you want the cycle, the center should be. Then don't even try to move it so that it will not give you round shape. Keep it in one place and hold the what? The head at the top. Just start twisting it. Are you getting it? Like this. So when we get all these drawing instruments, we will learn it more. But for now, we don't have the drawing instrument. We'll just show you with pictures. But when we come for practical in our laboratory, all these things, when they are ready, we will show you how to hold it, how to make drawing with it. Scale rule. This is used to draw a what? Reduce or enlarge size of object when cut or built from their front. Has triangular shape and it has 3 graduated edges. As you can see it has how many edges? 3 graduated edges. You can use any side that you want. We are using it to thank you. So this is what we call it as what? Scale rule. As you can see, it has how many sides? 3 sides. We use it to measure a what? Enlarge size of an object or reduce to reduction or to increase. Next is what? Metric rule. We all know metric rule is used to measure a what? Straight line. We are using a metric rule to draw a straight line, as you can see it. It can be plastic, it can be wooden one, it can be Next is template. These are used for drawing small features such as what? Circle and arcs, triangular, square, and other shapes and symbols. As we say it, if you are making to draw something like house or a school or anything that you want to draw, there are some symbols that you can show it. So by using this, your template, just you will trace it and show the sign of, this is a sign of a door. I am getting it. This place should be the kitchen. This place will be the window. So all these are symbols. You can use any symbol to draw a small symbol with your drawing template. Next is eraser. We all know what eraser is, right? So eraser, when you have any mistake, you will use it to erase it out. But they are of different size and different type and shapes. Thank you. Next is pencil. But pencils are divided into different types. They are of two groups. We have hard pencil and soft pencil. So if you see any pencils graduated with H, is hard pencil. Any pencil with graduated with B is soft pencil. Thank you. So hard pencil usually black and are graded as B. So you can see B2, B3, B4 up to B8. All these B classes are hard pencil, and it is so dark than that of soft pencil, and it is so dark than hard pencil. They are designed as H grade pencils. Hard pencils are being graded as H pencil, while soft pencils are being graded as B pencil. And this one is so black than hard. Soft pencil is so black than hard. So if you are to draw your borderline, which types of pencil is it prepared to draw your borderline? Soft pencil, because it's darker than hard pencil. Yes. HB soft grade pencil. This is used for borderline, lettering, and freehand sketching. If you are to draw anything by using freehand sketching, in freehand sketching we are not using drawing instrument. You will just use your freehand to draw. When we come for freehand sketching, you will know more about it. So it's good to use HB pencil. As you can see it, H medium pencil. These are all types of pencil. In HB medium, we can use it to draw a visible outline, edges, and boundary lines. So this one, 2H hard grade pencil. It is used for construction line, dimension line, letter line, and extension line, and so on and so forth. So thank you. Is there any question? Any question? Yes, there is pencil that is HB. You will see at the top of the pencil graduated name with H and B. Why is it called as HB pencil? It's a combination of two things: hard pencil and soft pencil. You know, hard pencil is so lighter and so white than soft pencil. Soft pencil is so dark. So HB pencil is combination of these two. It is so dark, and when you are using it for your drawing, it is so clear than H pencil or soft hard pencil. Any other question? No question. So thank you until we meet in our next class. Thank you for listening.